Alright, One Piece chapter 1116, Conflict. This is a very short one with only 13 pages. I hope Oda is alright, yeah, and healthy and things of that nature, and he just did this because, next chapter is about to be like 20 pages or something. Cover story, we still see Yamato preparing to go off on her journey. She's getting some medicines and dongos. And the chapter starts where the last one ended. We can see more reactions about Vegapunk's words all over the world. People are asking about the war from 800 years ago. The war from 800 years ago is still going on. Where? But no one is from that time that is still alive anymore. Why is the war that no one talking about still going on, Vegapunk? And as Vegapunk continues, we see IMU in the room of flowers, walking to a portrait half hidden in the shadow of a lady who looks similar to Vivi and IMU with the ... classic. We cut to Alabasta and see Agram and Karu crying over Vivi's missing poster, and Pell and Chaka are standing next to Cobra's tomb. Vegapunk reveals that he realized a fraction of the Mother Flame was stolen and used to fuel one of the ancient weapons. And as he's speaking about the ancient weapons, we see Momonosuke and Crocodile. See what I said last chapter? They sending Yamato off on his quest to get her out the way, so someone is gonna come there to try to take Pluton, and then Momonosuke and the Scabbards are gonna have to prove that they can protect Wano by themselves without Yamato. Vegapunk explains that the Lucia Kingdom was destroyed by an ancient weapon activated by his Mother Flame, and he is sorry for letting the ancient weapons be revived. He says he doesn't know who used it, but he is totally sure that the world is at risk of flooding again. And then we see some people's shock reaction because they just found out that the Lucia Kingdom was destroyed by an ancient weapon. And then in the Province Kingdom, King Isabello asks one of his advisors to check on the Lucia Kingdom at once because news is covering that Lucia just disappeared. And then we cut to New Marineford and we see Sengoku and Suru, and Sengoku is just eating a bunch of out of stuff. His fucking text is so small. Anyways, we see Akainu too, and he's burning a cigar in his hand, and he's just like, so you really about to just say everything, Vegapunk? And then back to Egghead Island, Stussy asks Edison to allow her to let Kaku go because she just saw some Cypher Pole agents falling in the middle of the island and with no one to help them escape. And Edison apologizes for ordering her to betray Cypher Pole because he knows that Stussy really was friends with them, but her loyalty lies with Vegapunk. And he says that such a conflict in her heart makes her human. And York is shocked that Stella knew that the Mother Flame was being stolen because she didn't synchronize any of her secret activities with Punk Records. On God, I swear York is the dumbest Vegapunk. I don't know. They're all supposed to be smart, but she isn't smart. And York decides since Vegapunk knew that the world government was coming for him, he wouldn't just hide the special Den Mushi. Then she calls the 5 elders and says she knows where the special Den Mushi is and points out the ancient robot is currently protected. Vegapunk reveals that Joy Boy planned to pass all 3 ancient weapons to later generations. And Vegapunk doesn't know why Joy Boy would try to do such a thing, and he doesn't know which side is good or evil in this conflict. But it will become clear one day, and on that day the world will be at risk of flooding again. This is his warning. And as he was saying that, we see Shirahoshi's and the Fishman's reaction. Vegapunk says that there are many mysteries about the Void Century, but there is one group of people that knows everything, the king of the pirates' crew. And as Vegapunk says that, we see Crocus and we see Insaba Odi, they're playing the broadcast, and we see Rayleigh's reaction. Vegapunk says they learned the truth about that part of history, but why did they disappear without telling anyone? Why didn't they ask? Izzy Shaki is talking to Rayleigh saying that he's drinking way too much, like he never drinks like this. And Rayleigh says he's just an old geezer now and Vegapunk is talking too much. An old man like him shouldn't ruin the young generation's excitement. And he smiles and laughs and says, hey, now it's their fun. Right, Roger? And then we got an editor know he knows the truth, but he simply lies. And that's it. We got a break next week. This chapter was pretty very simple. And I'd say this is the mid of Egghead Island. It's just like, bro, and I appreciate chapters like this because it reminds us that, like, okay, we need the mid chapters so when like some highs happen, we can experience the high. Because if we have too many highs in a row, we're gonna get used to that shit. Okay, so we need a mid chapter like this where we learn a little bit of information, but it's not that much. It's 13 pages. Hopefully next chapter isn't 13 pages. I don't know what's up with Oda, but hopefully it's good. But yeah, that's it.